Hyderabad Deccan at 7:14 p.m. in Zoom platform. To order. Moving to the next point of agenda. I invite JC I invite host to do the present task. Ravi Kumar Soni, please.
I think Raviji is not there. We shall do it in the chorus only, Chairman.
Yes.
Ravi is here.
No, I'm there, sir.
Raviji is there. Raviji is here.
I'm there. My laptop got stuck.
Hmm.
So sorry for that. Very good evening, friends. Wishing you all a very happy Independence Day. I would like to welcome and extend our greetings to our ZP sir, Gautam Jain sir, and our chairman and ZD training, JC Vajja Mahinda sir, and our trainer for today, the first session that we are going to have today, Thabitha madam. And also, I would like to welcome all our GCI family members who have joined this training session today. Thank you. Mahinda sir, over to you.
Actually, it was JC Kidan mission.
So we'll do it in chorus, Vajaji. We believe that faith in God gives meaning and purpose to human life, that brotherhood of man
transcends the sovereignty of nations,
that economic justice can best be won by free men through
free enterprise,
that
that government
should be of laws rather than of men,
rather than of men,
that
that Earth's great treasures lies in human personality,
and that service to humanity is the best work of life. Yeah, Vijay.
Thank you very much, sir. So moving to the next point of agenda. Good evening, everyone. First of all, happy Independence Day, everyone. So Independence Day, we are studying a great milestone, reaching a great milestone of starting a training series of Sankalp. So thank you very much, each and everyone, for joining here, and thank you very much for the host to coming forward to hosting this wonderful initiative to help the provisional zone trainers, the great support of ZP sir and all other presidents of LO presidents. So it is a wonderful. See, it's not only support to the provisional zone trainers, it is also providing an opportunity to them. So we are here to learn many things. Being a leader, we have to encourage all the others. So let me tell you one thing. So this is just a beginning. So we need to continue till 20 more days minimum. So requesting everyone, please do share this link in your respective LO groups, requesting presidents and any other every member. So then only we can make it successful. So this is the platform where we have the opportunity to help our zone trainers as well our incoming trainers. So each and everyone, please contribute yourself to this training moment. And thank you very much, JP sir, and thank you very much, host president JC CA Kushal Gupta and our entire team of JC Hyderabad. Thank you very much. Moving to the next point of agenda. I recognize the presence of President JC Signal Pade Shilpa Linga ma'am. I recognize the presence of Vivek Ji, Zone Officer. The chair recognizes the presence of Vadikal Lakshman Ji, President of JC Nirmal Spurti. The chair recognizes the presence of IPP Changemakers, JC Shravan Kumar sir. Next, the chair recognizes the presence of Thabitha Ji, VP Training of JC Hyderabad Champions. The chair recognizes the presence of JCI Hyderabad Champions President JC Kishore Bechgam.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Moving to the next point of agenda. I would like to invite JC Shilpa Linga to introduce our chief guest. Sorry, faculty.
Okay. So good evening to one and all. Happy Independence Day. Our provisional zone trainer for today is JC Thabitha Devarapalli, VP Trainings of JCI Hyderabad Champions. And she's a corporate trainer, communication skills expert, leadership facilitator, and an MC. Communication and soft skill trainer specializing in public speaking, leadership, development, professional communication, interview skills, English fluency, and subject matter expert in English literature and HR. Experienced in conducting workshops for colleges, corporates, banks, faculty development programs, student training initiative, and as HR and marketing guest faculty. Her core strengths interactive training, practical learning, audience engagement, confidence building, professional presence. Her achievements Best Performer Award JCI Zone Trainers Workshop 2026, Nari Achievement Award 2023, Best Trainer and Best Empowerment Appreciation Award Nari Cell ICI 2026, Outstanding Performer Award JCI Effective Public Communication 2022, Best Trainer and Mentor Award 2021, Special Appreciation by Dr. Jayaprakash, IAS, for service in government schools, Special Recognition by Mr. Lakshmi Narayana, IPS, for spoken English training, Special Appreciation by Mr. R.S. Praveen Kumar, IPS, for editing educational journals at Telangana Tribal Welfare Educational Institutions. Let me welcome JC Thabitha Devarapalli, the trainer for today.
Thank you so much, Shilpaji, for that introduction. Thank you. It means a lot.
Thank you very much, Shilpa ma'am, for your great introduction. And I would like to invite once again Shilpa ma'am to introduce our today's chief guest, Gautam Kumar.
Born on 11th October 1989 to Sri Kumar Abad and Srimati Sampath Bai Abad. JFP Gautam Kumar Jain hails from Raichur, Karnataka by profession. He is an architect and an entrepreneur, successfully managing his cotton trading business under Sampath Traders while also venturing into silver jewelry and lifestyle enterprises. His journey in JCI began in 2000. Is there any disturbance coming, sir? Okay.
Yes, I'll do that. I'll take it.
Yeah, all right. Sorry for the interruption. His journey in JCI began in 2017, driven by a deep passion for leadership, learning, and transformation. Since then, he has been an inspiring force in JCI Zone 12, dedicating himself to empowering members and building stronger local organizations. In 2023, he served as president of JCI Raichur. In 2024, he served as Zone Vice President, Region B. In 2025, he holds the position of Zone Director Management, and he has also served as a certified zone trainer, faculty in EPS, co-faculty in STAR and CAPP programs, contributing significantly to member skill development. He has hosted several signature zone events like LOTS, ZOTS, R2R, and ZGB meetings with excellence and innovation. He is serving as ZP in Zone 12 current year. His creative and managerial contributions include Zonopedia, Chronicle, JC Gyanotsavam, Sajavat Expo. He is married to Manisha Jain and blessed with two lovely children, Utkarsh Jain and Jeevika Jain. With a clear and compassionate vision, his mission for 2026 is to make the year of members, an year where every member feels valued, inspired, and grows personally, professionally, and socially. When every member matters, every member grows. And when every member grows, Zone 12 rises. Let me welcome our ZP Gautam Kumar Jain, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Shilpaji, for such a wonderful introduction.
Moving to the next point of agenda. Thank you very much, Shilpa ma'am. Moving to the next point of agenda. So it is a time to hear from our distinguished JC Devarapalli give his valuable message.
Thank you, Vajagaru, for that opportunity. Namaste, ZP sir. First of all, you are like one of the biggest backbones and pillars to me for pushing me to be today wherever I am. Thank you. And the host, President Kushalji, thank you for giving us a platform to share our knowledge. And the chair, Vajagaru, you have been a friend, a support, and a very big motivation in how you balance your professional work and JCI and give your best. So you're a true example. So thank you, friends, for joining this evening. And it's definitely going to be a wonderful uh, journey for the next 20 days in Sankalp. I'm so thankful. A lot of people from zone 12 and 4 have joined. I recognize the presence of the past ZP zone 4, Prabhakar ji. Thank you for being here. So, one message I want to convey with the whole of heart is training. India requires trainers in the next 10 years. And we are in a mission through JCI. JCI has given us wings. Let us take this responsibility, have a huge responsibility on our shoulders to ensure that the citizens are moving in the right direction. So I believe that I'm going to take a part in that mission and go forward. So my president, Kishorji, has given me a strong support to take this forward through Mission Trainings 123. So I am so thankful that my president, Kishorji, trusts me in the training wing. So I'll take it forward. So this is one of the sessions that I'm going to launch my Mission Training 123. We have launched it in the presence of our ZP. But today, officially, I'm training as a trainer. So thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, Kishore, and all the friends. We wish you all the best for your Sankalp, and I wish your blessings also will stay with me today with 100% participation of yours. Thank you.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I also want to thank the Goan participants and the Bellary Zone co-friends who joined us. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Thabitha ma'am, for your valuable words. I would like to invite our today's chief guest, JC Gautam Kumar Jain, to give his valuable address to the participants.
Yeah, thank you, Chairman, respected Chairman, my zone director training, Vajaji, and today's trainer, JC Tabitha ji, and the host president, JC Kushal, and my presidents, my yellow presidents, and my zone 12 members, and zone 4 and zone 24, and all other zone JCI members. A warm good evening to you all. Yes, of course, my zone governing board members present here. A warm good evening to you all. I first of all want to congratulate Vajaji for coming up with such an initiative where we have almost 28 provisional trainers, and he thought to give a platform to them so that they can complete the assignment also. And with that, it is not only about your completion of the assignment, but it will surely create a kind of people, all the JC members will hear all different 28 trainers on different 28 topics for, I feel, not 21 days, for 28 days. I'm right, Vajaji?
Actually, 22, sir.
22 plus 4, right? Or
18 plus 4.
18 plus 4. Oh, cha, 22. Then I think we can. So 22 days we'll listen different trainers, different topics and everything. So it is a very good initiative which is taken by my zone director training, which has been supported by the one of the strongest
Taken.
yellow or pillar, I would say, of zone 12 JFS. Kushalji, which has been who is leading this JCI Hyderabad Deccan. So it is always a good thing. So I request every one of you who are present here, be there, understand whatever the trainer wants to convey, because your questions or your active participation will help the trainer to groom themselves. That is very important. And I request all you, since most of you are trainers here, and any person who is coming in the training, see, whenever a person listens to a trainer, you become a mentor or you become an idol, or you become a teacher to them. So whatever you're teaching, so you have to be thorough on that, very importantly, because whatever you teach today, that will imply might be in the upcoming days. So wrong teaching should never go. That is very important, and we are known for the protocol. So I believe you have to go through the protocols very importantly. whenever it is an JCI event. So that is the thing. And yes, again, congratulations to all of you for becoming most of you who are the provisional trainers. We are there to help you out with the trainings and request everyone. Like today, I see around 31 members. So might be in the coming days, might be the next training. At least I am expecting 60 plus. Each one bring one. That is more than enough because I feel as number of more members actively participate, it will be a great source of inspiration for a trainer also. But still, I have to appreciate each and everyone for who have wholeheartedly came up with this concept of Sankalp, and this number is also a very good number. So all the best, Thabitha ji. I think I have taken a good time of you. So
Thank
all
you.
the
But it
very
was
best.
needed.
And yes, has even I have to appreciate the champions who have actually released a flyer of 123 trainings. So yes, we as a trainers again, everybody has to support her so that the champions and can come up with this 123 trainings and do it successfully. So all the very best to everyone and enjoy learning. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you very much, JP sir, for your inspiring and energetic beginning. Yeah, thank you very much. And moving to the next point of agenda, it's time for group photo. I request everyone to please turn on your camera so that the trainer and also people get a screenshot of yours. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, we can,
Yes,
sir.
yes, we are able to hear you.
Yeah, please, request everyone to please. I could not see, please, since my system got stuck.
It is clear,
Kindly
sir. We
requesting
can.
you to please, I could not see. Please make a screenshot and post it in the group. Done.
No. Yeah, done, sir.
Just everyone to please turn on your videos, please.
Yeah, we can have one. Yeah, good strength now, sir. I'll take a picture.
Yeah, this would be great. And trainer will be happy to see faces online.
Absolutely. My face is shining now. I just need mainly to kickstart this
Yeah,
energy is needed, sir.
I totally understand. So I think
Once you
Thank
it's
you.
done, we
done.
will for next point of agenda. Yeah, done, Tavita ma'am.
Yes, sir, I did.
Thank you very much. So, thank you everyone. Expecting same number till the end of the session. Please be here and support the trainer and the zone. Thank you very much, and meeting will be reconveyed to the valedictory. Over to the with this, I hand over the floor to virtual dialysis to Thabitha Devarapalli ma'am. Thank you very
Thank
much.
Okay. The laptop is stuck. Give me 1 second. Hi, hello everybody. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining today's session. Effective communication. I'm sure you saw that on the poster. Welcome to all of you who joined. JCI is a wonderful platform to learn about yourself, do some work for the community, grow in the training ladder. And that is exactly why I am here in the training ladder. This morning, I have seen something on step, and this is how it looked. I'm going to remove my virtual background for a moment to show
Madam, your voice is breaking.
ఇది ఒకసారి నెట్ సరి చేసుకోండి తవిత మ్యామ్ బ్రేక్ అవుతుంది వాయిస్
ఇందాక కూడా బ్రేక్ అయిందా ఇప్పుడేనా
ఇప్పుడు మీరు హిందూ పేపర్ లేపగానే అయింది
ఇప్పుడు ఓకేనా
యా
Is it okay now, everybody? Is it loud and clear?
Yes,
Yes,
it's better.
yes it's clear
Thank you so much.
Yeah, now
So this
completely.
morning, is it okay now? Can I continue?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So this morning, this is what I saw on Zepto. This is, if you can see that,
It's not
this is the, It's not visible.
Not visible. It's getting blurred.
మీరు
Okay.
స్క్రీన్ బ్లర్ చేశారు కదా, బ్యాక్ సైడ్ కనిపించదు. ఓకేనా? ఇప్పుడు ఓకే. ఇప్పుడు అలాగే పెట్టుకోండి, అలాగే పెట్టుకోండి.
Yeah. I'll remove my blur తీసేస్తా.
ఇప్పుడు వస్తుంది దాన్ని.
Yes, see this, everybody. So this is what Zepto had on their website today. This is the first newspaper of independent India. Okay, so they had this for 199 rupees, and it helped. It just motivated me to pick it up, and I purchased it. With this one product on Zepto, Zepto communicated so much. It communicated that it is different from the rest of the companies in its wing. It communicated that it cares about being creative. It communicated that it can do unique things and even have some patriotism angle to their company. How many of you agree with what I just said? So that's exactly why I want to start with telling effective communication is the need of the hour. Because everybody communicates, but that is supposed to be effective. So welcome to Effective Communication by JC Thabitha, Devarapalli, your provisional zone trainer. So now let's get into a quick activity. I request all my friends who are here, if you can go around and get 5 useful things for women. ఆడవాళ్ళకి ఉపయోగపడే ఒక 5 వస్తువుల్ని immediately can you bring to the camera? I request all of you to take a moment to run around, participate. 5 useful things for women. Satish Garu, Fani Garu, Vinutna, Vasu Garu. Okay, so Shilpa Garu shows a lot of things. Scissors, rubber bands, clips. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Anybody else? Deepthi Garu is showing something. Yes, Deepthi Garu, tell me. Want to show something? A glass, a tumbler, a spoon. ZP sir shows keys. Keys, very nice, correct. Ravi sir is also showing something. Vinodna shows pen. Oh, Shankar ji shows a glass. Nice. Vasu Garu is showing a water bottle and Amritanchan. Is there an Amritanchan? Sir, ain't sir. Okay. So, lovely, lovely, lovely. And then Fani Garu shows some kitchen items. Deepthi Garu shows a pillow. Is that a pillow? No, bed sheet. A sari. Love it, love it. I love this. Dear participants, now let's go into the question. 5 useful things for women from the kitchen. From the kitchen. So the question got deeper now. 5 useful things from the kitchen. Shravanji is running into the kitchen. I see that. Oh, Vasugaru has bought a blade. I mean, a knife. And then I can't see. Okay, a peeler. Shilpa Garu got water. And then he bought a scissors. And then Shilpaji bought another tumbler. Fantastic. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. It's going. Amina ji is trying to show something, but I'm unable to get that. Shankar Garu bought something, but I'm blur. Oh, okay. Wow. Nice. Devika got a water bottle. Thank you, ma'am. So now as we proceed to the next question, the question is going to be 5 useful things for women from the kitchen to make chai. To make chai. Okay, that's okay. Okay, stay back, stay back. No running, it's
That's
okay.
true.
Stay back. Did you see the flow of questions that we had? Can somebody tell me something about it? First, second versus the third. The floor is open to the audience. Any participant can share.
First was 5 things which are useful to women.
Yes.
Second was 5 things which are from the kitchen.
No.
Yes.
5 things useful to women from the kitchen.
Useful to women from the kitchen. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the third one was 5 things to prepare chai from the kitchen.
5 things useful for women from the kitchen to prepare chai.
Chai. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody wants to share anything? Devika, what did you understand from what we had in these questions? Vasu Garu. Yes, Vasu Garu. Chappan.
యా, ఫస్ట్ 5 థింగ్స్ తీసుకురమ్మన్నప్పుడు ఏం తేవాలని ఆలోచించాము. రెండోసారి కనీసం కిచెన్ లోకి పరిగెట్టాం. మూడోసారి క్లారిటీ వచ్చింది ఏం తేవాలి అని.
Brilliant, brilliant. So Shravanji says interesting. Shankarji, do you want to say something? Deepti Garu wants to talk. Deepti Garu. Shankarji, you can also share. Deepti Garu, Shapan.
Ma'am,
Yes.
the more narrower the question is, the more clarity we got as what to do.
Brilliant, brilliant. Shankarji, you want to add something?
Yeah.
Right. Anybody else would want to say before I get started?
Yeah, ma'am. Shankar here.
Shankar Garu, yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, first time whatever sir said, that is correct. Simply means I can say that the more you involve, the more you evolve. So after that, we understand fine.
Absolutely. So when I said the 5 useful things from kitchen, the whole filtration process of my communication has started. My communication has got deeper. Now we were able to know what exactly the sender is trying to give a message to you, and you received my message. You were almost ready to go around, get the thing also. But yes, I gave you a pause because it was more about introspection. If my voice is loud and clear, I will continue further. Am I good to go?
Yes, continue.
Yes, yes.
So it was a lovely participation by all of you. So the whole point of communication.
మీరు అడిగిన తర్వాత బ్లర్ అవుతుంది వాయిస్.
The whole point of communication is what we are thinking is exactly what it needs to reach the listener. మన thoughts ni listener వరకు reach అవటం is the primary goal of communication. The whole idea, the belief, the thought, it needs to reach somebody. Sometimes it needs to reach a lot of people at once. Like today, I am one, but I am trying to reach to so many people. So I have to battle with so many ideologies that you might have, so many thoughts that you might have. Devika might be thinking differently from Satish Darlapni. Satish might be differently thinking from Shilpa. So the idea is not easy, for which we need many different subjects. To begin with, we need something called words that we use, the verbal words that we use. The words, the choice of words, the language, the Telugu, the Tamil, the Malayalam, the words that we use, the language. Then, on the contrary, is the actions, the gestures, the eyes. There is no words here. It is non-verbal. So the first 2 types of things we all need to know is verbal and non-verbal. I'm sure all of us have heard this in many times by now. So we understand that the types of communication are verbal, which means spoken words, written words, the telephonic conversations we have, the speeches, etc. But then we the expressions that you give, the shocking surprise thing that you communicate through your eyes. There is no word there. So you can ensure that words or no words, there is a lot of communication. If you're with me, thumbs up, please. Are you with me? Brilliant. So that takes me to a very interesting thing. So, is my screen getting stuck? Because it's stuck at my end.
Slightly, you can continue.
Thabitha madam, please మీరు spotlight పెట్టుకోండి, spotlight.
Spotlight myself, okay. Okay. Yeah, can you see me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Right. So I would like to tell you a small story, okay, incident between 2 friends. So these 2 friends have joined the college together, studied together, worked so hard entire years, finally sat down for placement in the final year, got placed into the same company, got into the same company, went to the office, started working in the office, finished 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, finally 1 year. And at this point of time, they got into a 2 different situation, and that is internal appraisal of the performance. At this interview, both these friends were called, Ram and Sham. Both of them were called to the interview room of the second level of appraiser, and they said, 1 whole year you contributed. Ours is a dry fruits company. So now let's expand our company. So Ram and Sham, I'm going to give you a homework right now, the manager said. And then Ram and Sham were very curious because they know that it's going to be of 10,000 increment. 1 whole year of work will be judged right now. So they were very serious. And the question was, now that our dry foods company is expanding, let's go into other frozen fruits and regular fruits. frozen and regular. So the manager asked Ram and Sham to go around in Hyderabad, find out what are the other companies that have these fruits and frozen fruits stores. So Ram and Sham went out into the market. Ram had got back. Ram had got back and asked him at around 11 o'clock, sir, there are 5 companies, sir. And do you want the list also, sir? Then manager said, obviously, I want the list. Then Ram goes back. Again, he comes back at lunch and says, sir, Kukatpalli, Dilshuk Nagar, Banjara Hills, there are 3 companies and 2 in Shamirpet and Shamshabad, he said. Then what is the market rate of it? Oh, market share? I'll go find out, sir. Ram goes again, comes back, goes again, comes back, goes again. But then Sham at 5 o'clock comes and says, sir, there are 10 companies doing this in Dilshuk Nagar, Banjara Hills, etc., etc. The market share is this. They started their companies in so and so years of time. And then that's exactly when the manager said, very good, Sham, thank you. And then he packed the bag and he was about to leave. And that's when Ram got hold of the manager near the lift, stops him, tries to tell his answer. Now you tell me very clearly, Ram and Sham, who gets the promotion now?
Sham.
Ram gets the promotion or Sham gets the promotion?
The one who has given all the information together at the.
Yes, the one who has given all the information at 5 p.m. was Sham, who gave entire detailing. Now, this is exactly what we are going to understand what communication literally means. Communication has different elements that Sham had followed. The 7 C's of effective communication was Sham was clear in his message. He was concise in his message, very short, crisp. He was concrete. He gave the exact words, numbers, data, years. He had used the correct language, maybe given the right structure of words. And that's when he also had given concrete. What is concrete? Like the cement. Cement is concrete, right? You make sense. You give the right fact. And then you give the complete information. Unlike Ram, who asked 10 different questions 10 different times, it was incomplete. Whereas Sham had given complete information. And also, Sham was courteous for the time of manager. He did not want to waste the manager's time. He thought he has to respect. And so, these are the 7 C's of communication, a very basic thing. Technically speaking, a 10-mark answer in my MBA. The 7 C's of communication. They are being clear, being correct, being concrete in the information we give, and being complete in the information that we provide, and also being courteous. But let me tell you, my dear friends, if you keep following these communication things, trust me, these are the most basic communications. These are the techniques that will be very basic, taught in designed in 1990s or before that. But today we are in 2026. Do you think these traditional methods, the base is important, the foundation is important? But let me tell you what happened. This man on my screen is a magician, and he is a masked magician. If you can clearly see, he's masked. And the reason for him being masked is because he got on the television and started revealing the magics of the world in magic industry. He started revealing the deep things. He started showing what are the codes that happen in the magic, revealing the secret of the magic. And everybody in the magic industry started hating him. They thought he was a traitor. He is revealing all the secrets of magicians. People even sued him with legal cases. But this gentleman, the explanation he gave was, people, the magicians need to evolve. And that's exactly why he was doing it, is what he said. And to the surprise, the man changed the face of magic forever. The new tricks came only after Valentino had been a masked man on the television to reveal all the secrets. That's when the magic industry changed in 1990s. Today, my dear friends, I get to the same conclusion. What are we doing in the world of communication? Are we going with the same techniques that we learned earlier? being loud, being clear. No, there are so many other things I'd like to take it forward. I'd like to tell you today. And that brings me to my first learning from the story. Tradition is not always the best solution. You know, you need to communicate because there is a need to communicate, but that need not be the same way it was done always. Don't communicate the same way because everybody accepted it. Second one is know your audience. Let us know whom you're talking to. Are we talking to babies? Are we talking to teenagers? Are we talking to an old age home, elderly people? Who are we talking to? Let's know it. Reveal, don't tell. The demonstration that brings forward, the examples that we take, communicate a lot about the information we want to tell. Reading a statement, telling a quote is different from going into a deeper story behind it and then revealing the quote. So let us try to demonstrate more than just stating something. That brings me to my fourth learning from the story. Innovation. Just like Val Valentino challenged the magicians to innovate something, create something. Even today, you and I had to work on our communications because the world needs smart communication. The world is moving at such a fast pace. Just like Zepto communicated so much to being unique and creative, so should you and I today. Don't just be a better speaker, be a better connector. If you do not try to connect with the audience, how will our message reach them? Do you agree with me? Does anybody think, no, it's okay, we can just keep communicating? Satish Garu, what do you think? You can just want to tell what you want? Is that okay enough?
No.
You think
No.
the other person needs to connect? How much do you think the other person needs to connect?
Generally, I need to think something and then I'll talk.
Yes. So if you do not connect with the speaker, then you're disconnected. You don't feel like continuing. It's a good, very, very good point. I like the way he said connect. He needs to connect with them, else the purpose is damaged. So this is why the story of Val Valentino had even motivated me to think of a better, effective communication things. And that exactly why I want to go to something deeper in communication today. 5 elements of the life. How many of you know the 5 elements of life? Shankar Garu, Devika, Shilpaji, what are the 5 elements of life?
You mean to say the Panchabhutas and all?
Chappandi, are they correct?
Yeah, okay. Air, earth,
Mhm.
water,
Mhm.
air, earth, water,
Fire.
sky, or vacuum.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else? Any other thing that she missed?
Earth.
Fire.
I said, yeah.
Fire.
Fire. Yeah, fire.
Sky. Okay. Mm-hmm.
గాలి,
Fire,
నీరు,
Tabitha,
నిప్పు,
fire,
ఆకాశం,
fire.
నీడ.
Tabitha, fire.
Right. So she covered everything, didn't she? Thank you, Shilpa ma'am. So we have the 5 elements. And is the screen displayed? No, right?
No.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Right, so the 5 elements, the earth, the water, fire, and then the air, the very base, and then the space. Just like how these 5, which was rightly said, given the information by Ms. Shilpa, is exactly what I want to connect to the 5 elements of communication. Today, ladies and gentlemen, just like how we can't survive without the 5 elements of life, I would introduce you to the 5 elements of. Starting with the first element today. V1 versus V2. Now, Tabitha is taking us back to letters and alphabets. Shilpa is smiling. Yes, letters, yes, definitely. English alphabet, yes. But there's a magic that I want to show, just like how Val Valentino showed. The moment Shankarji walks into a room, the moment JC Ravi Kumar Soni walks into a room, Vinodna walks in, Vivek walks in, Sridhar walks in, Prachi walks in, the moment they walk in is how people will look at you, look at you, look at you. That is the V1, the visual image that you create. And after you start talking is the vocal image. Your voice comes out, your voice expresses something, either good, bad, whatever. So the first one is the visual image. What the people in the room look at you. How is Satish dressed up? How is Devika dignifiedly seated? What is the body language Vinutna is showing? Is she showing interest? Is she showing some negligence? How is Shilpa expressions communicating? Is Shilpa showing an excitement and curiosity to Tabitha's session? Yes, she is. That is exactly why Tabitha keeps calling Shankar, Shilpa, Ravi, because they're showing some expressions which communicates the visual image of them, theirs. And so the first element of communication, according to me, says visual image reacts and creates an assumption. And this assumption strengthens the V2, the vocal image. The moment Shilpa opens up the mouth and starts talking, or Shankar sir gives an answer, the belief that I had about them strengthened and I'm continuing a conversation. Let's say Shankarji said, "What are you talking? Nonsense. I don't understand anything." What am I going to do? The visual image that
No,
I
I didn't
had
say, ma'am.
of
I didn't
Shankar.
say like this.
Yeah, you did, but it's an example. So if Shankar sir dignifiedly sat there showing attention, I was very curious he will be a wonderful participant. But what happened? My V2 broke. The assumption that I had when he opened his mouth vocally, he kind of destroyed the sync of positive connection between us. And then the vocal image is a negative one right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, V1 and V2 is the foundation. People look at you, form an assumption. But when you talk, the assumption becomes a belief system or it shatters and then gives a negative impression. So, ladies and gentlemen, first element, V1 and V2. Let us not forget the visual image and vocal image. As I proceed to element number 2, there's a colorful display on your screen. Can anybody tell me what is this on my screen? What is this, Vasugaru?
Threads, spools of threads.
Shravan Garu. Okay, threads. Vinod, now, what do you understand by these threads? Would you like to say something?
Ma'am, different colors of threads.
Different colors of threads. Why are there different colors of threads? Oh, I know life is colorful, colors and threads and all. I understand that angle of
Madam,
threads.
your voice is breaking. Not clear.
Okay. Is it clear now?
Better.
Better.
Okay, madam.
Yeah. So the elements, I think whenever I'm sharing the screen, I think there's a crack.
Yes,
So
there's
I'll
a
try to keep the screen minimal. But do interrupt me. Thank you so much as I will correct myself. Right. So the threads that are displayed on the screen is exactly what is our second element, and that is conversation threading. So what is conversation threading? Conversation threading is leading the conversation with many threads, being able to hold on to one of the threads to go forward. Let us say I ask, Hitesh ji, where are you from? And sir says, he's from Bangalore. And I immediately say, wow, I love Bangalore. Versus, Hitesh ji says Delhi. And I say, what, Delhi? I hate Delhi. Now, the moment I said Delhi and I hate Delhi, is there any conversation that Mr. Hitesh wants to have with me? End of story. End of. It's sorted. Conversation threading is an element that I want to tell you that whenever we talk to people, let's drop in threads. Bangalore? Oh, I love Bangalore. I've heard that the climate is so well, right? I've always wanted to come to Bangalore. So the moment you said 3 sentences, now Mr. Hitesh can hold on to, you wanted to come to Bangalore? Come next year now. What is there? Oh, you love the weather? Even I love the weather. There's one thread that he can hold on and continue. Sir says, welcome. See, there you go. So the idea is V1 and V2 shows a lot about our image. But then this particular conversation threading shows the comfort that we give them, the conversation that we would like to have and proceed. Leave threads so that there's a positive conversation that can proceed. What do you think about this? What do you feel about it? That's a great perspective. Tell me more about it now. What did you learn in ZTWS? How many days was it? I'd like to know more about it. So try to have this conversation so that the others will take the conversation forward instead of just chopping it there, instead of just cutting it there. Use positive words to connect. Oh, I see. What do you mean? Can you brief it? So typically, instead of one word answers, I am requesting you to stay connected to them by leaving in more threads. So what was the first thread? Oh, sorry, what was the first element? V1 and V2. What was the second one?
Connecting threads.
Connecting threads, conversation threading. Brilliant. Thank you, Shilpaji. Can I proceed to the third thread? And before I continue with my third element, many of you are good with physics, science. Raise hands.
Science is okay, not physics, but science is okay.
Science is okay. Physics is not okay. Okay, how many of you remember the three laws of, what is that? Fill in the blank. Three laws of
Newton.
3 laws of Newton. Can anybody say any one law from the 3 laws?
Yeah, the third one. Every action has equal and opposite reaction.
Brilliant. So if Shilpa hits me, I hit her back? No. Right. That's just a bond that I and Shilpa share. But yes, she was right at what she said. One of the laws that says every action has equal reaction. So that's what leads me to the third law, and that is 3 laws of matured communication. So the first element is done, second element is done, and the third element I want to tell you today as a part of communication is matured communication. Not just a basic communication, but matured. How does maturity come? With age? No, I don't think so. Maturity comes with age, definitely, but that's not at all. You can be matured. I have seen young children be very dignified, matured, elegant, be very smart. I think that comes from parenting. So as I might be not as smart as Newton, but I'm surely working towards communication. So here you go, the 3 laws of matured communication. Master these 3 laws, not just in a basic professional environment, but your relationship will be influenced and you will see growth. Trust me on that. So, ladies and gentlemen, the 3 laws of mature communication. The first is the law of pause before response. I don't want anybody to have a regret of buying a product unwanted. You know, a lot of times we have this remorse. You come back and think, why did I buy that? Same is what I want to talk to you through this first law of mature communication. Strong emotions that you put forward will exactly get an opposite pause. You know, this is where the maturity comes. Maturity listens because maturity ensures that the other ones are being able to communicate so that you are showed and proved more mature than them. Do not have a regret by giving a strong emotion because there is a need of pause. Thag acha hai, pause bhi acha hai. Let us learn to pause in our conversations when needed to ensure that the other person is heard by us. I mean, like they are expressed and then they'll be heard. The second law of mutual space is being heard. When do you want to be heard? When you have something to say. I have so much to say, but the other person always keeps interrupting me. What I thought was, no, that's not what I meant. You might have meant anything, but then you are interrupting the essence of somebody's strong, sad emotion where they're trying to say something. They want to be heard. You're interrupting, and this is one of the mature things we should stop doing. Let us give them the space that they want. Let every word be heard by whoever is trying to communicate to us. Let us not interrupt them. Let us listen to them. Let us help them shed out their whatever the feeling they have, whatever the consequence they want to share about, whatever the example they want to tell you, because that is their side of story. So let us give them silence. So here I say dhag acha hai or silence bhi acha hai sometimes. So that brings me to the third law, the law of energy exchange. The moment next time JC Ravi Kumar ji sees me in a shopping mall and he smiles at me, I will smile at him back. Of course, he is a gentleman. Even if I don't smile, he might continue smiling at me or the next person he sees, because that is his nature. That is one side of it. But here, the law says law of energy exchange. The moment there is a negative thing that I want to say, what are you telling? You're telling too much. I don't understand. And then the way, if you concentrate, you will understand. This is the negative. Two negatives don't make it positive, like in the math. Even if Shankar Garu is upset with me running with the slides, you might have to say, Shankar ji, thank you so much for mentioning that. But I think it's a time, but I want to tell so much. That's exactly why I'm rushing, Shankar ji. But I'll remember your feedback. So what did I just say? I did not take the energy that he brought into the conversation. I rather balanced it, because I know if I give the same energy, it continues the same energy. It will continue. The conversation will go into a fight. Kindness, let's be kind, let's invite cooperation. Aggression will just invite resistance, and then the relationship is doomed in most ways. So the three laws: the law of pause, let's pause. The law of space, let's be silent. Let's ensure people are communicating what they want to. Hardly it's a matter of 5 minutes. Let them speak, let them shed out their heavy heart. And the third is the energy exchange. Whatever we give comes back to us. So let's give what is to be received. How many of you agree with these three? The moment is now for the audience. Anybody in the crowd? Would you want to share anything that you would want to right now? Are you with me, everybody?
Yes.
Thank you, Shilpaji. Thank you, Shankarji. Thank you, Raviji, for the thumbs ups. Yes, as I proceed with the next one, that is taking me to the fourth element. The fourth element is construction versus destruction. Have you ever seen a building constructed in your in your colony? Anybody? Sridhar, Prachi, Vinutna, Shravanji, anybody who saw. I would want more people to participate. Jhansi, Somala Jhansi, Alankrita, why don't you talk? Please. Anybody? Pearl? Have you seen any construction building in your locality?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. How many months or weeks or years that take, Alankrita?
Uh, 2.5 years.
At least 2.5 years. All right. Hi, Mr. Parsa. Mani? Mani, how many years or months that it takes?
Maximum
Unmute.
one
Maximum
and a half.
1.5 year. Okay. Deepthi says about 8 months. Very right. But have you seen a building that is destroyed, Mani?
Yes.
How many minutes does that take?
Within half an hour or 1 hour, maybe.
Okay. If there is a big, those technical elements, the JCBs and all, and then they break it, it might take it. But let me tell you something. If there's a bomb and then they stuck it up and the locality is evacuated and then gone, how many seconds does the bomb blast and then the whole building collapses? How many minutes?
Within 5 to 8
Seconds.
sec-
Deepti Garu says seconds. Yes. A building can be just broken apart into pieces in seconds. Thank you. Devika says seconds. Absolutely. Thank you, Devika and Deepti Garu, for those inputs. Mani, thank you for participating. Right. So that's exactly what is the next thing. How many times have we broken somebody into pieces in seconds? How many times have we built somebody in months or weeks or a relationship. The fourth element is constructive versus destructive criticism. When you criticize somebody constructively, you're helping them grow a better life, lead a better life, lead a better professional journey. But the moment you tell something negative, you have destroyed. And for them to construct themselves back, it might take 8 months, 10 months, years together. I have remembered children, when I meet them for counseling, my students say how their childhood teachers used to say, tum kali ho, tu kya hai, don't stand in the front line, go in the back. Or they've heard some aunties and uncles say, isi ko to shadi kabhi nahi hoga. Or somebody must have said, you are fit for nothing. Tere ko maths nahi aata, tables nahi aata. From teachers, from elders, from aunts, uncles, from grandparents. And these negative baggages that they carry it to the future relationships, the marriages that they lead. And for them to heal from within, it takes years together. I've met good husbands of my friends who have healed the trauma that my friends have carried. Every word that we speak must be constructive in some or the other way. Hey, let me ask you something. Well, what was the best compliment somebody heard? Nataraj Garu is here. Jitendra is here. Anybody, what is the best compliment that you heard in your life? Niharika, what's your best compliment? You're a celebrity. People give you a lot of compliments, but I wanted you to tell me best compliment that you've ever heard in the chat box. The chat box is open. Anybody? Devika says you have a beautiful smile, and that was the compliment given to her. Yes, you do, lady. You do have a beautiful smile. Jitendra ji, what was the best compliment you ever heard?
So this was from my interns. So they said that we have learned a lot from you. So
learned a lot from you. Yes.
Yeah.
Lovely. And then anybody else? Who shall... The chat box is open. I would want to see compliments.
I would like to say, people usually, when they observe me or if they know me prior to many years or something, they would say you're a unique person. So that gives me a...
You're elite.
Unique. I am
unique person. Yeah. You are unique, Shilpa. You truly are. And then Deepthi says, Madhvi ma'am says, very patient. Yes, ma'am. I 100% agree with it. You are a very patient lady. Deepthi says, talking to you makes me feel relieved out of stress. Fanigaru says, strong woman. Fanigaru, Kakinada Mottam and Samarlakota Mottam Teliali, that you are one of the strongest women in that area. Yes. All of these points, I tell you, it constructed you to be a better person, right? The moment somebody said strong, you want to be more strong, right? The moment somebody said you're making them feel relieved out of the stress, you want to be a better friend to the next person who's sharing their journey, right? Money, somebody says, Money, you're doing wonderful math, you can be a great engineer, then Money wants to do more wonderfully in mathematics, right? That is exactly what constructive criticism is. If a teacher or trainer had told you that you're good, that is a foundation. And then you, when you're 30, 40, you still think of the teacher who said you're good with certain thing. It could be football or singing in the choir or anything. Ladies and gentlemen, constructive criticism has an outcome, while destructive criticism has another outcome. When you have a constructive criticism, you build them, you guide them, you make them improve. But when you have a destructive criticism, you hurt them, you shame them, you destroy their identity. So let's build them and guide them and improve them, but not hurt them. We can't break their identity, especially when we are, as parents, we hold a huge responsibility. So let's focus on the issue, not the person. If I and you have a disopinion, on an opinion, if we disagree, then Ravi and I disagree on that particular event, that particular outcome. But in generic, I don't have anything with Ravi is what I need to be smart enough to understand. Suggestions giving is okay, but let us not talk more about the problems. Most of them keep talking about the problem than the solution to be taken. Let's deal everything with respect and empathy, the bare minimum that you can do in a relationship. So let's encourage them to grow. While when we have a destructive criticism, we talk about the person more than the problem. Let us talk about the problem and talk about the solutions and do something for ourselves and the person instead of making it more about you did it, you got it, because it is you. This is the problem. Let us talk about the error that was caused. When you judge them, that is what their identity becomes. It creates a distance between you and them. So, yes, that's all is my fourth element. Let us inspire improvement and build relationships instead of destroying confidence and damaging relationships. Oh, as a teenager, I had a very big issue in this. I had hurt people, but then when I learned it, I went to them. I apologized. Many of us apologize. Many of us grow. Yes, so that is the next one, and that is the next element. So, anybody, like they said, they had positive, constructive criticism, constructive compliments. So, I'm sure you had negative impacts also, negative statements also. So, today, let us take a small promise to each other. Anything negative that we heard from somebody, it defines more about them than about us. So, today, as a part of effective communication, I'd like to mention that anything negative came from anybody, let us remove that and just focus on being better us. Are you with me?
Yes.
Totally? Right. So now let's proceed with the fifth element for today, and that is something that has changed the world. It has changed the world in terms of Indian cinema. I'm sure all of you have heard R, right? The face of Indian cinema changed in the world forever, right? How many of you watched this movie? How many of you watched this movie? Nobody watched this movie? Right. But today I'm not taking you to the RRR movie, but I am going to talk to you about an RRR technique as a part of matured communication. That is going to be the last thing I want to talk to you today. And rhyme, rhythm, resonance. Rhyme, rhythm, resonance. Let us remember that whenever we talk, whenever we make a statement, whenever we state a quote or anything that we're trying to say, let's have some sync in the sentences we tell. Let's use some, okay, today let's talk about the ABCs of communication. So when you say A, B, C, even the opposite person, when not interested also, has your attention because there's some rhyme coming in. Or the moment I said R, somebody else who would have been distracted or maybe in another slide, in another window on their phone, would have come back to the Zoom window to see what I just displayed because I used some rhythm, the rhyme. Making sense? Anybody in the crowd actually did that? Got doing something else, but got back to the screen because I just named something like that. Even if not today, I have seen people get to the screen or get to the person, get to the conversation when there's some rhythm or rhyme happening. That is why I have a video for you. Can you see the screen? Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm sure you can see the screen now, right? Okay, it's just something from the YouTube. Okay, I have one video in Telugu. So for the benefit of everybody who understands, please enjoy this video.
మన ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ ముఖ్యమంత్రి వర్యులు కేడర్ ఇప్పుడు గౌరవనీయులు మన ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ ముఖ్యమంత్రి వర్యులు కేడర్ లీడర్ బడుగుల
It's not audible, Thabitha.
It's not audible?
Hello, it's not
can somebody respond?
Audible. Yeah, it's clear.
It's clear?
Audible,
Okay.
right, Srilata garu?
It's clear, ma'am.
Oh, I'm not
Yes.
able to hear. Huh? Okay.
Okay.
Please continue.
Yes.
బడుగుల ఫీడర్ బలహీనల గాడ్ ఫాదర్ శ్రీ నారా చంద్రబాబు నాయుడు గారు వారు చక్కని ప్రసంగాన్ని మనకి అందిస్తారు. వారి మన ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ ముఖ్యమంత్రి
Oh, there's some lag happening.
వర్యులు కేడర్ లీడర్ గౌరవనీయులు మన ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ ముఖ్యమంత్రి వర్యులు
Let me just use the
ఇప్పుడు
video again.
గౌరవనీయులు మన ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ ముఖ్యమంత్రి వర్యులు కేడర్ లీడర్ బడుగుల పీడర్ బలహీన గాడ్ ఫాదర్ శ్రీ నారా చంద్రబాబు నాయుడు గారు వారు చక్కని ప్రసంగం అందిస్తారు. వారి కర్తృత్వం, మిత్రత్వం, నేతృత్వం, ధాతృత్వం, భాతృత్వం, సౌభ్రాతృత్వంతో ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ అభివృద్ధి చెందాలి అనే ఆకాంక్ష, ఆశయం, ఆదర్శం, అభిలాష్ తోటి వారిని ప్రార్థిస్తున్నాను. మీ ఇద్దరు కృష్ణార్జునులాగా మంత్రాలు చేసుకుంటూ చక్కగా రాష్ట్రాన్ని ప్రగతి పథంలో నడిపించాలన్నదే మా కోరిక.
Was it okay? Was it at least conveyed? Did it convey? Mani, is it okay? Raviji, thoda to?
Yeah, I was able to hear it, but was difficult to understand.
Okay. Is my voice okay at least for me to continue?
Yeah. Yes,
Right.
yes.
So the video was such a beautiful video where the lady introducing the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh uses beautiful rhymic words. She says Khartutvam, Datrutvam, Saubhagavatam, and all of that technical literary words, yet very rhythmic and rhymic, where common people can understand. Then when the topic of the Deputy Chief Minister and the Chief Minister comes, the Pavan Kalyan and Chandrababu Naidu comes, she says, Meedru Krishna Arjun Laga. You keep doing the work together as Krishna Arjun. And then there's another rhyme sync happens here. How melodious was it? So much so that the Chief Minister himself stops and turns back to her and says, I'm sure you're a Telugu lecturer. And then they have a conversation together. That's what I'm trying to tell you with the RRR I just mentioned about. When we talk, the smile that you give, the content that you have, the body language that you have is all at one level. With the rhyme, rhythm, the numbering, the ABCs and the 5 things or the 5 elements, like I said today, have another ball game altogether with your communication. How many are you with me on that? I'm looking into the chat box. Do you agree with me? Give me some emojis and then say if you do agree with me. So this is one of the things I want you to understand as the communication game in 2026 goes. Let us not be somebody who communicates basic, but then let's have this musicality. I'm not asking you to have pitch pace and start singing. No, that's not what I mean. Let's have some rhythm to whatever we say. The 5 things I want to tell about is this, or there are 3 things I want to tell you. And when you go into the manager's room, be prepared with the 1, 2, 3. Then go and present those 3. Have the rhythm. And then most importantly, have a resonance. What is resonance? Resonance is something that you ensure that they're connected to. Let us say I have here today, ladies, gentlemen, young children, students of mine from my college. So if I keep talking, concentrating on one particular gender or one particular age group, what about the rest of them? They don't resonate with me. So when I go somewhere, I need to ensure that my audience resonate with what I'm telling. They know what I'm trying to say because of the example that I chose. The examples you ensure is how they resonate with your message. So yes, that is exactly what is my RRR, the last element. So this brings me to the end of the elements that I had. The first one, the visual and the vocal. The second one, the conversation threading, where you give insights to people, more of threads to hold the conversation and proceed. Then you had the 3 laws of mature communication. And then what was 4th? Anybody in the chat box can say. What was 4th? Oh.
Constructive and
there you go. Brilliant. Yes. Constructive criticism and the destructive criticism. A lot of people just think criticism is a very negative word actually. But criticism is more like communicating what you want to tell with a feedback. And the best way to do is with a sandwich criticism. If you have a lot of negative things, let's put it in a sandwich. The positive comes first, The negative comes in the middle, and again the positive in the end. That's the sandwich criticism that I like so much. And the fifth element and the last element is R. But having the elements, is that all enough? You know, a lot of times in life, we screw up at many levels in life and we fall into traps. Today, friends, a bonus that I have for you is traps. You know, a tiger trap, a snake trap, a turtle trap, and an ostrich trap. Quickly, something that I like about these traps is let us not fall into these traps. That's the bare minimum. But what are these traps? What are these traps? Can I proceed? Mani, do you want to know what these traps are? Jitendra sir, you want to go no or should I stop?
No, I want to know. It looks interesting.
Right, absolutely. These traps damage so many relationships, and that's why let us talk about the first one, the tiger traps. Tiger trap is the personal attack. अरे तेरे को तो ABCD भी नहीं आता रे तेरे को तो you don't have the foundation only tables भी नहीं आता you attack them directly personally you attack them without any positive construction that you have. You're lazy, you're fit for nothing. So this one statement is a trap that you're putting them, they're falling into the trap. Then how do we avoid this? How do we do that instead? Talk about the behavioral causes, the damage. If he's lazy, he's not going on time. If he's lazy, he's not attending interviews. So the problem is not attending interviews and not going on time. The problem is not being lazy. So let us talk about you haven't gone and attended any interview in last 1 month. You haven't attended any training in 1 month. That is what let's talk instead of the whole trap altogether. So let me summarize all these traps together and then I'll display the thing to you. The second one is snake trap. Now this is very sensitive and we do it so often in our lives. Belittling somebody. Now you can't even make a chai. Oh, you can't even drive. You can't even make one proper sambar. You belittle somebody, you disgust them, you say that they are inefficient, insufficient, you call them names. The only solution to this is let's avoid sarcasm. In fact, let's talk honestly, not everybody can take sarcasm. Everybody does mistakes, but then when you name them with the sarcasm, when you name them by belittling themselves, you're throwing them into the trap. Let's not do that. And the third trap is turtle trap. What is the back like of turtle? Anybody can say now. What is the back of the turtle? Is it very strong or is it very soft?
Strong shell.
Strong. And when the enemy comes in now towards, even if we go towards the turtle, what does it do? It puts the head inside, right? It takes the head back into the shell, right? The back of it. Yes. Is anybody here?
Yes.
Goes back into
that is what is this trap. Turtle trap is the trap which says you're just being defensive. Anybody who is trying to communicate something with you, you're just being defensive. You hardly want to sort the issue out. You just want to defend your work because you're scared of being judged or anything that is possible. But I'm trying to say that you just can't take the issue forward without defending yourself like a turtle. And the last one is ostrich. This is one interesting one. When I show you all that on screen, it will be more evident to you. So ostrich, how is that ostrich neck? It's very huge. It's very
tall.
Baby tall, na? Just like that, the body is very far and the head is very far. What does ostrich do? When it moves, the whole thing of the thing is somewhere else and the body is somewhere else. Disappear. You just walk away. I say, Shilpa, why? Shilpa, I know you're happily married, for example. Shilpa, why are you not getting married? How long do you want to run away from marriage? Come on, let's talk. Everybody needs to get married. You need to get a soul part made for yourself. And then Shilpa says, what nonsense. The next time you're talking about marriage, I'm running away. I mean, I will not even talk to you. I will block you. I will unfriend you. Disappearing. Walking away from the situation. I asked somebody for not being able to come on time. Then they say, I have so much of work. Unlike you, I am not married. I mean, I am married. I have 2 children. This is a conversation that you can have. Like in the the turtle trap, being just defensive and like you don't know any my things. But here, these people just run away. They don't even want to have that conversation. They disappear from the conversation. Face the difficult situations. Let's all sit. Let's all sit down calmly, talk, lead the conversation. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. So let me just display that to you for your wonderful clarity. That means a lot to me. So that is tiger trap, which is the personal attacks that you have on people. And then you're lazy. You're just talking about the one thing that you hate about them instead of the solution. Then you have a snake trap. We're trying to put them into a sarcastic note and then belittle them. Then you have the turtle trap where you are trying to state something and then they're defensive and they're running in. Again, you yourself have fallen into the trap. And the next one is disappearing. What are the solutions for this? You talk about the problem or the solution. We talk about the solution. That's what changes. That's what helps us go forward and have this difficult conversations. If we keep avoiding difficult conversations, even with the boss, if you cannot project the amount of work you've done, what is the whole point? There's no point, right? You need to convey so much more than you have actually done. You might have done so much of work, but if you do not communicate it with your boss, it doesn't go there. It looks like you didn't do anything. Yes, my dear friends. So let me come to the climax of the effective communication. So far, what all we have done is summarized into these powerful 10 pointers. If everybody is ready, we're going to close it in the next 5 minutes. 10 powerful pointers every trainer, speaker, every communicator in any walk of life must remember. Know your purpose. Why are you standing there? What are you trying to communicate? What is the message you want to give them? Listen to understand. Most of us listen or hear, we know it. We just hardly hear. We don't have an intention to listen most of the times. But it's important for us to listen 70% of the time, and then only 30% of the time is what we communicate. But we fail at it. We only listen to talk because we have so much to tell. Listen. Let's understand the listener. I mean, the sender, the messenger given by them. That's one of the communication things. Keep it simple. Don't exaggerate. There's no need of talking too much. But it's about giving a message in a nice direction, structuring it, having a message. And then you structure it because your message has to have some clarity, some 2 things to remember, or 3 things to tell. Because after you go there, you have so much to tell to your husband, but you have only told 2 things of the so much. Structure. Let's structure our message. Then let's be authentic. Let's be courteous to people. Let's be authentic. And then let's use our voice as a tool instead of, just shouting or over exaggerating. But then it's a tool to convey our message. Our body speaks so much. So we need to watch out at the way we talk, the way we express. And of course, let us engage and just not inform, because when you have a mic or when you have a stage to express to somebody, let's use it wisely. Let's connect with emotions. Everybody has emotions, right? Everybody has something to say. So let us respect an emotion. Let us pause when somebody's emotions to be heard, and then leave them with a final thing, what they must do. Let's not throw them into traps. That's all, ladies and gentlemen. That brings me to the end of my session. Thank you so much for being amazing participants. Communicate to connect and connect to impact. But before I conclude, I wanted to really ask anybody of you to tell me the 5 elements that they have learned by unmuting. So this is what I want my participants to learn today. Anybody from the crowd, 5 elements back to back, or in any order of your choice. That's not a big deal.
So I would like to take the privilege.
Thank you, Shilpaji. Yes.
Yeah. Vocal and visual. First one is visual and vocal. Second one, I'll just go out of the order, okay, because I'm not able to.
No worries. Thank you.
Criticism, constructive criticism and destructive criticism. 5 elements of communication, and then the traps, and then rhythm, rhyme, rhythm, resonance. Yeah.
Brilliant. Anybody else now? Thank you, Shilpaji. Good one. Madhuri Garu. Oh yeah, Madhuri Garu has put it in the chat. Element 1 is visual vocal. Lovely. Element 2 is conversation threading. Element 3 is the law of 3 matured communication laws. Element 4, constructive versus destructive. Element 5, rhyme, rhythm, resonance. Brilliant, brilliant. Anybody else would like to tell? The floor is open. Dear participants. Okay, thank you so much. That was a great 1 hour for me. I hand over the floor to the chairperson right now. Thank you.
I think our chairperson sir is not there, and then from the
Yeah,
host.
I'm here.
Okay. Sorry, couldn't see you on the.
Yeah, thank you very much. ఏ పప్పు కొద్దిగా కొంచెం చల్లని ఉంచుతావా?
Oh, okay. Right. Let us take question and answers. I request anybody who would like to share anything or ask any question about any element or anything that we discussed in today's session, we can do it in the next 3 to 5 minutes. The floor is open. Anybody has any doubts, queries?
No doubt, madam, but the traps concept, the way you explained, it was very new to me. I mean, I'm sure everyone would have attended some kind of communication session earlier, but this traps was completely new and interesting. Thank you so much for bringing that up.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Means a lot. Anybody else?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Is there any way that we can avoid these traps?
Okay, the avoiding these traps happen with the first 5. So if you can follow at least 2 or 3 elements of what you have learned by respecting somebody and not being destructive to their statements, to their character, or to them being judgmental, if you can construct them, that's one way you can not fall into the trap. And then when you have the V1 and V2 going hand in hand, the way you dress up, the way you talk should go hand in hand. That's one more way you don't fall into a trap. You having matured communication is one more way you don't fall into a trap. Maturity is when you don't disagree with somebody. There can be a lot of disagreements. Prachi can not like non-vegetarian, but I might like non-vegetarian. What do? I learn to agree to disagree, that Prachi has a different opinion. I have a different opinion. So I respect Prachi and so that she respects me back. The moment you say, how on earth can you eat non-vegetarian? What person are you? What human are you? And then Prachi has lost a friend forever. Mature communication. Make sense, Prachi?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Prachi.
Yes. Thank you, madam. Thabitha ji. Wonderful session. Yeah. The event is reconvened for the valedictory at 8:37 p.m. Moving to next point of agenda. Observations by any two participants. Feedback from 2 participants. You
Yeah,
can.
can I, sir? Thank you.
Yes, please, Shankar ji. Proceed.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir, for observation. It's been almost 45 minutes, 1 hour. Sir. Really, Thabitha ma'am session, I enjoyed a lot. I understood being a trainer, really, just to, we should not be like a trainer, we should be the best trainer. And తెలుగులో కూడా అంటారు కదా నోరు బాగుంటే ఊరు బాగుంటుంది అనేసి అంటే ద వే ఆఫ్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ ఈజ్ వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ అది ఎంత ఎఫెక్టివ్ ఉండాలి మేడం డిఫరెంట్గా డిస్క్రైబ్ చేశారు దే హావ్ ఫెల్ట్ వెరీ మచ్ హ్యాపీ సార్ థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ థ్యాంక్ యూ మ్యామ్ సో మచ్
Thank you so much, Shankarji.
Thank you very much, Shankar sir, for your valuable feedback. And next, anybody can share your feedback.
I would like to share.
Please recognize yourself first, please.
Prachi.
This
Yes,
was the first time I
Prachi,
ever.
is it possible if you can turn on the camera for at least a moment?
Yes, sure.
Yeah, thank you, Prachi. Prachi is my student.
Yes.
Hello. Am I visible?
Yes, you are, Prachi.
So this was the first time I ever attended a communication thing, but the way I got open up to these many things, I wasn't aware of any 5 of these elements, nor was I aware of any traps. But this has improved the way I put out my words. I would like to thank ma'am.
Thank you so much, Prachi. Means a lot.
Thank you.
Right. Let us take question and answers. I request anybody who would like to share anything or ask any question about any element or anything that we discussed in today's session, we can do it in the next 3 to 5 minutes. The floor is open. Anybody has any doubts, queries?
Yeah. Thank you, Prachi. And next, yeah, moving to the next point of agenda, closing remarks by chairman. Yes, it's a wonderful session, Thabitha Devarapalli ma'am. It's really awesome. So still we can see almost around 30 people here. So that's reflects your session. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much for your wonderful session. And thank you very much once again, all the participants and the presidents who supported and provisional zone trainers of Zone 12. And also thank the host, uh, Ajit Hyderabad Deccan and the team of organizers. So you made it very well. And so few things happened and here and there today due to unavailability of my laptop and other things. Sorry for the inconvenience. Definitely will make it better tomorrow. And it's a first of all, it's I think it's a sixer.
Yay! Thank you so much, sir.
Congratulations,
So
Thabitha.
started
Thank
with
you.
a hitting. So I think we'll make it a good score till end of the this 21 days Sankalp or 22 days, whatever. And just now we got few other ideas also. Meanwhile, session is going on while discussing with the key JCs. So we'll probably will may have a few modifications from tomorrow onwards. So I request once again the presidents of LO presidents of Zone 12, your support is, I mean, really we need your support in making this event successful. So you are the pillars of this program. So I'm expecting from you maximum support, whatever you can do for this Sankal program to make it success. And also provincial zone trainers, keep it in your mind, you have to pull the crowd from your side, at least 20 people from your side. Don't,
So
I'm telling
I'll
that,
pause the recording.
yeah, please.
So
Do
thank
not
you so much,
depend
everybody.
by the host.
First, thanks, bye.
Host.
Host, okay.
Yeah. What an insightful and engaging session it was. Thank you so much, Tabitha madam, for guiding us and giving us insights on the various elements of the communication. I would also like to thank our ZP sir and the chairman for taking out time and joining us. I would also like to thank all our JCI family members who have joined this session late in the evening. Thank you so much and look forward to see you all again in the next upcoming sessions. Thank you. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Rai Kumar Soni sir, for your thanks. So I, JC Vajja Mahendra, in the capacity of Jonathan Training, Chairman for the Sankal Training Program hosted by JC Hyderabad Deccan, hereby adjourn at 8:43 in Zoom meeting. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much,
everyone.
everybody.
Have a very good evening. Thank you, madam.